no numbers, there's no pictures, there's no videos, there's no gameplay. I don't like it.
Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today, Freemers, we are back with another Palia update. This time around, we're going to be checking out the patch notes 0.191, the Elderwood expansion. Yeah, so Palia is actually down all day today until tomorrow when the expansion launches. This video will be going up the day of Elderwood release. You guys will be seeing content for Elderwood throughout the week. I think I'm going to post a few episodes and then I'll record some more. There's going to be a lot of content to dive into. At least I hope. That is my hope for everything going on here. But I'm really excited for this expansion and I want to look into these patch notes and see what we've got. Now, one thing I want to note before we do get into this is that tomorrow as well, Palia will release on PlayStation 5 and Xbox, which is really cool because now Palia is out on all platforms, basically. At least when this video will come out. But on top of that, if you've wishlisted the game, you'll get some in-game rewards, which is really cool. I'm assuming I'll just get them unlocked on PC, I'm guessing. But yeah, I guess like the goal was like 200k wishlist and they just gave it to the community anyway, which is kind of cool. So, but apparently there's more rewards that were supposed to be unlocked, but they haven't revealed what they were. So, I don't know. I mean, unless it's in this article, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, we can take a look here. Let me see. Oh, there was actually. Okay, hold on. Let's look at this real quick. Just, you know, spur of the moment type of deal. Take a peek at this. So, wish big, win big, unlock plush rewards more when you wishlist Palia on PlayStation 5. So, Elderwood wishlist. Okay, so there was a goal. And the end date was Sunday, May 11th. So 10k wish list, you get some materials and flowers. 25k you get, oh my god. So you get stickers, you get a jukebox, you get the jump pads, and you get some mushroom pals. 30k and 100k you get frogs. 200k you get more plushies. I think these are dupes. I don't know if I have him. I'm not sure. But getting the arcade machine's pretty cool, man. 350k wish lists were... So I think I already have these, but I could be wrong. Not sure. 500k wish lists. Okay. I think I have all of these, though. But I'm not too sure about that. I think I actually do. And then you get a community Discord reward. Huh. No, I think I have all the stuff that, minus like this thing and maybe minus him, but like I have most of everything here. So the wishlist rewards aren't crazy or anything, but still, anyway. Let's jump into the patch notes. Why not? Because this is going to be probably the biggest amount of patch notes we've had in like some time. So I'm looking forward to this, man. And again, the game is down, but I mean, when the video is posted, it'll probably be back up, and I'll be playing Elderwood, and I'll be recording some more. So, let's take a look. We're not looking at the at a glance. We're going to read over everything. New features and updates. Elderwood Essentials. Elderwood expansion includes an entirely new adventure zone, our first since we launched, which contains a whole new map filled with new content for every skill in the game. New gameplay systems for players to experience another chapter in our main story. At the highest level, the update brings the following changes to the game. A new map, the Elderwood, a lush overgrown forest seeping with magic, a new chapter of our main story, a new villager joining the cast of Palia, a new villager. Okay. the introduction of Infected Essence, a major focus of the gathering experience in Elderwood. The search for artifacts and ability to craft relics, a new equipment type that provides buffs to not only yourself but your party. New gatherables, including new wood type and forage you can knock down. Okay. I kind of figured that because Bahari Bay has different wood than Kalima does. Changes to mining, making Palium a more abundant resource, and introducing dedicated mining nodes for gold and silver. Okay. Interesting. New huntable creatures and plushies. Very cool. New insects, including a frog-like critter called the rock hopper. We saw that in the trailer. New fish, including some ferocious sharks. Very cool. New garden crops found within the Elderwood. A new set of cooking recipes that make use of everything in the Elderwood. Okay. Our largest single patch of decor, including multiple new furniture sets. The introduction of courier pets to the game. Don't know what that means. And last but definitely not least, decor limits have increased in the housing plot from 3,000 to 3,500. Wow, crazy. Okay. So welcome to Elderwood. So the entrance to Elderwood is found in the northern part of Bahari between Tamala's house and the housing plot gate. You know, I was wondering what this door was because it's always been closed, but now it's like partly open. Interesting. Okay. New to the Elderwood is a requirement to find each of the stables in order to unlock travel to those locations. Once you have found the Elderwood central stables, you'll be able to use stables throughout the world to travel directly to Elderwood. Okay. Cool. Quest and villager updates. Elderwood brings with it a new chapter for our main story, whole batch of side quests, and a brand new villager to meet. Our villagers will also see some changes to their schedules now that the Elderwood is open, and we'll let you all discover exactly what those changes are and are as you progress through the expansion. Okay. Players that are all caught up with our main story will see things kick off immediately when they log in with our Elderwood opening cinematic. Okay. Some of the new systems that do require main story progression. Yeah, so you would basically need to do everything up until now to access Elderwood, which is, it makes sense, or at least to do the main story. Players do not need to complete the Night Sky bundles and engage with Elderwood's main story quests. Well, okay. I feel like you should need to do the Night Sky bundles because they are a part of the story, but I digress. As the main story progresses in the Elderwood, players will unlock different elements of Elderwood's gameplay, which we'll cover below. That's not all, though. While you explore the Elderwood, you'll come across a variety of guide and discovery quests that expand on the history of this map and introduce various new mechanics to help players uncover these quests. Some will be marked directly on the map. Tamala's Potion Shop. Okay. Tamala's finally opening her wares and sharing some of her concoctions. Once you progress through and complete the Nature of Shadows quest, you'll be able to purchase unique items such as an anti-slime potion and one of our new garden crops. For players who want to travel back home more easily once you complete the quest Where the Hearth Is, Tamala will also sell you a hearth potion, which will let you travel home at any point. Sabira's Shop. Once players complete the Something Wicked quest, Sabir will allow you to purchase some grab bags of items from the Elderwood. These are perfect options if you want to finish your Elderwood collection, but maybe don't enjoy a given skill. Okay, that's cool. Grab bags. Interesting. Meet Ulfe. Ulfe is the newest villager joining the cast of Palia, a young Umbran boy who's been living in the Elderwood for a while. The Umbrans are a different subrace of Majiri that have a more favorable view on the use of flow. Okay, so it seems like this guy is going to throw a wrench in the whole flow storyline because some people are for it, some people are against it, but I feel like this character is going to be a rival against Sabira, but I feel like Ulfe is definitely going to be a character that Zeki will like. But it's hard to say. I don't know. While Ulfe is excited to meet all of you, he takes his time in order to get to know a new friend. Your friendship with him will be able to grow in future patches. Okay, so he hasn't been fleshed out like 100%, but he's getting there. World updates. With the introduction of Elderwood, the villagers seem to have taken notice, and there are a few updates in kind. Various villagers have new daily dialogues that refer to the Elderwood. Okay. All materials found in the Elderwood have been added to weekly wants. Cool. Villagers will accept new materials from the Elderwood as gifts. Okay. Various villagers' schedules have been updated to include the Elderwood as part of their schedule. Gotcha. Whoa. Oh. That's interesting. One of the core goals with Adventure Zones, artifacts and discoverables. With Adventure Zones is to provide a feeling of surprise and delight around every corner. As you explore, you'll find a mysterious substance that has infected the Elderwood, as well as new decor, Umbron shrines, rummage piles, and treasure chests. Infected essence. Throughout the map, players will find various gathering items infected by an unknown magical essence. Dude, it looks like I don't want to say what I think it looks like, but it looks like Gloam. Like if you guys have like, you know, read the lore I've written, or you've played Free Realms, you'll know what Gloam looks like. This kind of looks like Gloam a little bit. I don't know. Are we tying in more Free Realm stuff here? Ah, you shouldn't have Singularity 6. Come on. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. If that's the case, but it probably isn't. As players continue through Elderwood's main story, they'll unlock the ability to craft necessary materials to collect infected items. Okay. So they haven't said what it is. Like, they just call it infected essence. Interesting. Give me 1 second before we keep going. Okay. So, let's see. It's a major part of Elderwood's new gathering experience. By acquiring, players will be able to acquire new recipes and gameplay benefits from a variety of sources. But will we be infected by this stuff, or wondering how this is going to work? Elderwood decor set, found entirely through exploration. This is our first furniture set found entirely through exploration. Cool. Across the Elderwood, you'll find pieces of furniture left behind from the Umbrons. That's cool, man, because typically I don't really like, I don't know, building furniture is whatever, but I'd rather go and find it instead of building it. I think that's really cool. The first time you interact with one of these pieces, you'll meet Benny, a ravenous little pixie. It's a wild way to spell pixie. Who would like some of that infected essence that's been showing up. Once you provide Benny with the appropriate amount of infected essence, they'll teach you the recipe to craft that item. Okay, cool. Don't worry if you don't have enough infected essence when you find an item. The map will automatically track the location of any Elderwood decor piece you find until you've acquired it. Okay. The full list of furniture from the set is included in the furniture making and decor section below. This is a long patch. Like, this is long. Umbron shrines are hidden throughout the map and require the player to offer a unique sacred flower, which can be acquired from the following sources. Hidden throughout the Elderwood from various main story guide and discovery quests. Purchased from Tamala's store, hunting Waveback, Ogopus, and Pixie Schmoles. Bro, who made those names? Like, come on, dude. What are we doing? Ogopus and Schmoles? We're just making up names. Making up words, even. Similar to the Elderwood decor set, if you find an Umbron Shrine, it will remain marked on your map until you complete the offering. Okay, so these little guys. As a reward for offering a sacred flower, players can receive artifacts and various resource packs filled with elderwood materials. Okay. Rummage piles. Okay, cool. Each real-world day, players can find 2 rummage piles hidden within the Elderwood. These locations are the same for every player each day. In order to gain the rewards, players will need to use their hoe to clear the dirt before grabbing the items. Interesting. That's different, but okay, because in Bahari Bay and Kalima, you can just grab it. Like, you can just grab it. It's interesting. Treasure chests. It wouldn't be a new map without new treasure chests. Players will find these hidden throughout the Elderwood. Open them to receive a variety of rewards, including a few new recipes. Okay. Artifacts and relics. Strange things bound in the Elderwood, and where there is strange, I intend to be close behind. One mustn't be afraid to get dirty in the pursuit of the unknown. So grab your shovel and help uncover the secrets of the past. Together we'll prove what science has dismissed. Don't worry, I'll be sure to reward you handsomely for anything you find. I've been working on some bright eye hunting gear I think you'll find quite exciting. What my sister means to say is that we would appreciate your assistance in recovering lost artifacts within the Elderwood, so that we may donate them to the Umbran Museum of History in Nocturne. And please, if she starts talking about Flothmen again, do us both a favor and do not engage. Kaleri. Nocturne. Is that another area? Another location? Interesting. As players explore and progress through the Elderwood, they'll uncover various artifacts. These artifacts are a vital part of Elderwood's gathering experience. By a complete set of artifacts, the player will be able to acquire the schematics to relics, a new equipment type that provides buffs to not only you, but your entire party. If you want to maximize your capabilities in Elderwood, you'll want to work together to acquire and level up each of these relics. Okay. Artifacts can be found primarily through Umbran shrines and rummage piles, and can also be traded with other players at the Elderwood Central Stables. Okay, trading's still a beta work in progress, but you know, it's there. If you happen to find a piece you already have, try offering it up to trade with another player in order to complete a set. Okay. Okay, and there's the list of relics. Upon acquiring your first artifact, you'll receive the piece of the past quest, which will guide you through how the system works. You can submit any artifacts you find at the central stables near the southern exit. Okay. Relics are a new piece of equipment that provide various buffs to both you and your party. Relics can be leveled up to provide you and your party stronger buffs. Each player in your party can equip a unique relic, sharing its benefits to other party members. They can be equipped at central stables. So, essence looted. Okay. But it seems like, okay, it seems like these relics are only going to be useful in Elderwood. Or maybe not. Well, yeah. Elderwood Idol 4 probably going to be the most useful, maybe. Bag of Illusion. Guiding Lantern. Tier of other relics equipped by your party members. So, realistically, you would want, like, if you had a party of a max party going, you would want Bright Eye, Elderwood Idol, Bag of Illusion, and Guiding Lantern at the max capacity. I think that's the only way this would work. Like, to be the most effective. But, I don't know. In order to acquire relics, you'll need complete artifacts. By completing an artifact, you'll earn Eloisa Fun Bucks. Eloisa Fun Bucks. Okay. Which can be exchanged for necessary schematics to craft a relic via the register near where you donate artifacts. Seems really convoluted. To get relics, you need complete artifacts. But when you complete your artifact, you'll get Eloisa Fun Bucks, which can be exchanged for necessary schematics to craft a relic. Interesting. Okay. Relics can be crafted in the Elderwood Central Stables near the waterfall. To craft and upgrade relics, you'll need a few unique items: enchanting rune stones and finishing rune stones. Accomplishment, hidden, awarded, and purchase. Okay, cool. Interesting. See, like, reading all of this, I really just got to play it in order to figure it all out, but this is a lot. For players who want to really show off their prowess, you can lock a unique nameplate by leveling every relic up to tier 4. Ooh, fancy. Okay, mining. God, is is mining gonna be better now? Because mining hasn't been profitable in decades, you know? Mining is part of Elderwood's release for making some larger changes in material acquisition. Palia Pallium is now exclusively found in the Elderwood. Well, oh no, we're cooked. No, we're cooked. See, you can't find Pallium in Bahari Bay anymore. No one's gonna go to Bahari anymore. That's crazy. And as abundant in the Elderwood as iron is in Bahari. Wow, okay. That's crazy. Because Pallium is significantly easier to acquire, we're increasing the amount of Pallium bars necessary to craft exquisite tools be in line with the other tool tiers. Yeah, alright, Singularity 6. Cool. Thanks. Thank God I already have my max tools. XP values from Pallium nodes have also been adjusted to account for the increased availability. Okay. A new type of stone, white stone, is an uncommon drop from stone nodes within the Elderwood. So it's like... Wait, white stone can also be refined at the smelter to create white stone slabs. So is white stone like... So is it just stone? That's all it is? It's not, it's like a rock. It's not like a gem. That's interesting. Can be purchased for 300 G at Hodari's mining store once you are mining level 5. A new type of ore, platinum, can now be found in rare dedicated nodes across the Elderwood. Okay. Platinum ore can be refined in platinum bars at smelter. 5,000 G at Hodari's mining store. Okay. Fear not, we've been very happy with the gameplay experience around Pallium and are going to replace it with new dedicated nodes for silver and gold. You can now chase materials for that honey lure. Okay. So, silver and gold are going to have their own... Okay. Silver nodes can now be found rarely across Kalima Village. We'll drop the same starts as the copper nodes. Okay. Gold nodes can now be found rarely across Bahari Bay. Gold nodes will drop the same star stones as iron nodes. So basically, silver nodes and gold nodes are replacing Pallium across the board. In terms of like in Kalima and Bahari. That's cool. Lastly, the ore compass has been updated to work with all the above changes. It will now track the following mining nodes. All silver, gold, and platinum nodes. Large size stone, white stone, copper, iron, and Pallium. Okay. Cool. Foraging. Many of the Phoenix's children have come to me of late, asking how they might minimize their impact on the natural world. If you, like me, avoid consuming animal products, I believe some of the resources noted below with heart to be suitable substitutes and recipes that call for them. I especially suggest you try the veggie chili. I believe I left a recipe lying around in my room somewhere. Shane. Love Shane, dude. I'm gonna try and get my friendship level up with him. Within the Elderwood, we're introducing a wide variety of new gatherable types and materials. Various items found across the Elderwood are used for crafting new decor sets, or using various cooking dishes that are new with the zone. A new type of wood, ancient wood, can be found throughout the Elderwood from ancient trees. Ancient trees will sometimes drop a seed that players can plant on their home plot. Rarely, ancient wood will drop a high-value ancient amber. Okay. Elderwood orchids, Elderwood lotuses, elder flower. An epic flower that's quite hard to find. Okay. Staircase mushrooms. When foraging a staircase mushroom, players have a chance to learn the recipe to muskin, a leather-like material crafted at the fabric loom with any mushroom. Okay. Floatfish mushrooms, elder clam mushrooms. These can be opened to acquire elder clam mushroom meat and rarely a black pearl. Elder clam mushroom meat can be used in any cooking dish that requires only any red meat. Floatatoes. So like potatoes, but floatatoes. Interesting. Batterfly beans. Is someone from the UK coming up with these names? No offense, but like, come on, man. Oh my god. On occasion, players will acquire butterfly bean seed when foraging, which can be planted in the player's garden. Okay. The dowsing rod will track new rare, epic, and legendary forage found within the Elderwood. There are 2 accomplishments for collecting all forageables within the Elderwood. Cool. Oh, look at that, man. Screenshot. Very cool. Falling forage. Additionally, we're introducing shootable forage into the game. Cool. On some trees in the Bahari Bay and Elderwood, players will see items hanging from trees. Players can use an arrow to shoot down the forage or chop the tree to get the item. Okay. Well, I'll probably chop it because I don't want to waste an arrow, but that's just me. Honey can be gathered from beehives on pine trees in Bahari Bay in the Elderwood. Cool. Copa nuts can be found on ancient trees in the Elderwood. Interesting. Okay. Hunting creatures. Okay. As players explore Elderwood, they'll come across a couple new creatures on the Okapu and Shmole. Okapu. This guy. Very cool. Hold on one second. Give me just a minute, Freemers. All right. So, the Okapu is a feisty one, is the first creature in Palia that will hit you back. Whoa. We're getting kind of combat-y a little bit. But in our own cozy way. When alerted, the Okapu can spit sticky slime at you, slowing your ability to move in the map. Not only that, but the Okapu are beefy and require a number of arrows to take down. We recommend fine arrows and a party. Okay. That's cool, man. The fact that they're like, the creatures in Elderwood are hostile a little bit. Interesting. Okay. There are 3 types of Okapu. The regular Okapu, the Emerald Okapu, and the Waveback Okapu. Hunter's Horn will track the Waveback Okapu. Okay. Players can acquire Okapu meat and Okapu skin from all types of Okapu. The more I say it, it's a weird word. Okapu meat can be used as a fish replacement in dishes that allow any fish. Okay. I mean, he is kind of amphibian-like, so... On occasion, the player may also require an Okapu scale, Emerald Okapu scale, or Wayback Okapu scale from the respective types. For plushie collectors, each Okapu type is an associated rare plush. 2 new hunting accomplishments have been added related to the Okapu. The slimed accomplishment for collecting each type of scale will award the Okapu mounted trophy. Okay, cool. We're probably gonna be hunting again for a while. I know I was, you know, I am kind of a pacifist in the game, but I will hunt for the plushies. I will. The Shmole. Oh, this guy. Okay. Interesting. The Shmole is a wholly new paradigm for hunting. Across Elderwood, players will find networks of Shmole holes that contain multiple Shmoles. These little ones are tricky to catch. When alerted, they'll dive back into their hole and pop out somewhere else within the network. Sort of like a multiplayer version of Whack-A-Mole. Okay. Schmoles will wait patiently for players who are playing solo and need to find where they popped out, but for hunting parties, players can split up and manage a few holes each. Interesting. There are 3 types of Schmole: the regular Schmole, the Elder Schmole, and the Pixie Schmole. Hunter's Horn will track Pixie Schmole. Schmoles primarily drop various types of mushrooms found throughout the Elderwood. On occasion, the player may also require a Schmole Spore, Elder Schmole Spore, or a Pixie Schmole Spore from their respective types. For plushie collectors, each Schmole type is an associated rare plush. 2 new hunting accomplishments have been added related to the Schmole. The Whack-a-Schmole accomplishment, for collecting one of each type of spore, will award the Schmole-mounted trophy. Very cool. Global balance changes in addition to the new hunting creatures. We've made a number of adjustments to hunting across the game. We've gotten feedback that our hunting creatures get spooked too easily and are making some changes to make it easier to sneak up on them. Greatly reduce the angle at which creatures could spot you. They have more tunnel vision now. Okay. That's good. Slightly reduce range at which loud sounds will cause creatures to flee. Good. Lethargy arrows have the following adjustments. Lethargy arrows. I couldn't even tell you what lethargy arrows are. Greatly increase slow effect duration, slightly decrease the effect slow it has on all creatures. Slightly decrease the damage the arrow does. Tier 3 creatures no longer remove the slow effect when using their own abilities. These changes should give a clear identity to lethargy arrow, which while also better supporting the new hunting creatures in Elderwood. Slightly reduce the sprint speed of all Serenuk. And then slightly reduce Elder Serenuk health. Cool. Insect catching. Let's go, dude. Across the Elderwood, players will find a range of new insects to collect, including new types such as the Pixie and Rockhopper. Okay. The Buzzy Jar will track new rare and epic... Frogs! The Buzzy Jar will track new rare and epic and legendary insects found within the Elderwood. 3 new accomplishments have been added to recognize players who catch the full collection. Cool. Very neat. I'm not too big into insect catching, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. Only if there's plushies. Only. So Pixie... I'm assuming these are the Pixies. But maybe they're Rockhoppers. Because there's a Batterfly, there's Rockhopper, there's Beetle, and there's Pixie. Fishing! Elderwood is fully stocked with a new set of fish for players to catch distributed across the zone and at various times of day. This includes 2 new fish types, sharks and floatfish. Fish in the Elderwood are more difficult to catch on average than fish from the Bahari and Kalima. We advise players who want to catch the rarest ones to use Palium tools and every buff at their disposal. Wow, okay. 3 new accomplishments added. Okay. Cool. Oh my god. Koi anglefish, bluegill, devilfish, Iluru eel, Inivrin mermaid. There's a mermaid fish? Lake shark, Majiri of war? Moz, midnight floatfish, mini mullet, mossy fin, Palian beta? Okay. Pixie floatfish, saber-tooth anchovy, starry bitterling, tinfin, toadstool floatfish, turnpike, and umbron beta. Okay, wait, twice? Oh, Palian beta, umbron beta. Okay. Fishing catch rates have changed globally. Oh. Of course they do it now when I just got the ancient fish done. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, dude. You guys will see that episode soon, but oh man. Alongside the Elderworld, we reworked how fishing changes are determined across the game, resulting in changes to all catch rates for items and fishing. These changes are systemic, meaning there was no explicit goal to increase or decrease any given item, but it would not be possible to match the previous catch rates. That said, we believe this will result in more chances for players to catch hard to acquire fish. In general, Most fish required for Night Sky Temple bundles are more likely to appear, so the ancient fish. Makeshift chests are more likely to appear when not using bait, and less likely to appear when you use worms and glowworms. Cool. When no bait is used, common fish will be more likely to appear and uncommon less likely. When using worms, common fish will be less likely to appear and uncommon fish will be more likely to appear. Okay. When using glowworms, epic fish will be more likely to appear. Where was this change like months ago? Like, I love that they waited till Elderwood to change this. Interesting. Okay. There are many exceptions to the above. To cherry pick a few examples we know players will catch, pun intended. Sushi recipes are more likely to appear. Okay. Void ray, unicorn fish, and ancient fish are all more likely to appear. Storm ray, hypnotic moray, and enchanted pupfish are less likely to appear. Lovely. To pull back the curtain, we want to be able to make more fish and be able to do more fishing. This system was one of our oldest and was painful for us to work in. As we look to the future, these changes allow us to author fish more efficiently and reliably, while also making it easier to introduce new types of fish or items into the fishing experience. The new fish in Elderwood forced us to dive back into the system and realize changes were necessary to continue to create more fish and new types of fish. Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt. No doubt in my mind, dude. No doubt in my mind. Goodness gracious. Okay. With the Elderwood expansion, we're releasing 2 new crops for Palia. Butterfly beans and rock hopper pumpkins. Okay, so pumpkins. Cool. Butterfly beans. Oh, and you can cook new stuff. Bean burger, candied coconuts, Elderwood pie, flotato fries with ketchup, fruit smoothie bowl, loaded flotato, pumpkin curry and rice, pumpkin pie, pumpkin stew, soon tofu, spicy honey-baked mujin, and veggie chili. Oh, and they're all, like, found everywhere. Okay, cool. Yo, so furniture making. Okay. This released our largest single drop of items for housing since we originally opened up Palia up to players. We're not only releasing 2 furniture sets, we're also providing several additional smaller items. So yeah, decor limit increase. We've been working on delivering a wide range of performance optimizations for the housing plot. We're being conservative on this increase to ensure things remain stable, as well as maintain some headroom for the future to add more to the housing plot. Okay. Umbran Starter Pack can be acquired from Tish's Furniture Making Store for 7,500 G. Very cool. It's a cool furniture set. I like it. Very neat. Oh, there's another one. Elderwood decor set. Cool. Very overgrown. But they look cool. So that's all that matters. Oh. Additional decor. In addition to the above sets, we have a range of additional decor items that can be acquired throughout the Elderwood expansion. Some of these items are already noted above in the patch notes. That's cool. A little map? Or is that not a part of... Well, it might be. I don't know. Okay. Is that a little guy? Is that a little plush? Ogapoo plush. Very cool. Schmoll plush. Wait, where's the Ogapoo plush? You don't even see it here. That's funny. Okay. Social menu update. Whoa. We've reworked our social menu to provide much more up-to-date information on your friends and players on the server. You'll see that accepting a friend request will be significantly more responsive along with the location of your friends in the world of Palia. Additionally, all items in the Elderwood expansion have been added to the request system. Is this the map? Bro, how do... We gotta look at this. Hold on. Enhance. Zoom. Whoa. So this is the map. Like, this is definitively the map of Elderwood. Whoa. It looks weird. The map looks kind of weird a little bit. Just a little. Like, you know why I say it looks weird? It doesn't look filled in. Like, it feels like there's more to this. Like, is there more to this map than just this? Like, is this huge? Or is this it? Like, that's me personally. That's why I want to know. Like, is this it for the map, or is there more to it? It looks pretty big, but I was just wondering if there was more. There might be more because it looks a little unfinished. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they'll say something in the patch notes here, like we should read them. Let's see. Okay. Locations. Maybe there's more of this map that we're not seeing. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. Who knows? Early game improvements. We've made some updates to the initial experience for new players just starting the game. This mostly impacts the first hour of the game with some smaller changes and ripple effects for the first 5 hours. Okay, this isn't really for me then. Makeup, hair, skin, and character creation. Ooh, very cool. I like that the player model is moving now. I don't remember if they ever moved in the previous version, but cool. Okay. Improvements and adjustments. Furniture making 1-on-1 requirements reduced, like a bird. Okay. Premium store updates. Oh man, the premium store looks a little bit different, dude, but we're here. We're so back, dude. We've never been more back. The premium store. Here we go, man. Let's see what we got going on. It has a sleek new look. I mean, yeah, it does. Rune Warrior. Interesting. I do like the cape, but are you going to have the colors that I want? Probably not. Introducing the starter pack. Very cool. Introducing the founders pack. So you basically like bundles you can buy. Okay. Introducing the current. Okay. The courier functionality, I want to know what this is. Need a helping Palmet adventure? With courier functionality unlocked, pets can now whisk a handful of items straight to your home plot storage, freeing up backpack space without the long trek back. Each send-off has a brief 10-minute cooldown, and you can expand the capacity to 8 slots total. 4 slots unlocked with the founder pack, and another 4 will be unlocked through an Elderwood quest line. So you're saying I have to buy the slots in order to... How interesting. Okay. I mean, monetization strategy. Ooh. Is that a B? I'm buying him. I will. So wait, the founders, how much is it? how much is the founders pack? Because I don't want to buy this thing. I don't. I already have most of what's in the founders pack, so why do I need to buy this thing? That's so weird. I don't know. What if I don't want to buy the founders pack though? Like Singularity 6 is a little silly. They're just a silly little guy, you know? This doesn't interest me at all. Not for me. I'll have to take a look at the colors on this, but I'm probably not going to get it. B. Chocolate Bumble. Ooh. His name is Bumble. He's so cute. But Singularity 6. When are we going to get a Choppa as a pet? I have been demanding this in every single update video when we see the premium store and I see a new pet get added. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? What's going on? You know? I don't understand. But anyway. New gliders? Eh. And then bugfishes, known issues, and that's about it. So, this episode, I say episode, this patch note video has been almost as long as our Palia playthrough, but rightfully so. It is a long list of changes and a long list of things getting added to the game. Premium store is as disappointing as always, minus the little Bumble guy and this, but I don't want to buy this. I don't. You better show me how much it is, because if it's $40 million, I'm not paying a cent for it. But yeah, man, just a lot added in this. This is a whole thing to read, man. I'm kind of dying from reading this, but overall, I am looking forward to Elderwood. I'm hoping it is it looks significantly like this is a lot of content to be playing. It really is. It's crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoy Elderwood. Hopefully I enjoy Elderwood. I will be playing it the day of release. I hope to be. Hope to be recording it. And I will get you guys some episodes throughout the week. But anywho, that's going to be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.